Madeline. In an old house in Paris that was covered with vines lived 12 little girls in 2 straight lines. In 2 straight lines they broke their bread and brushed their teeth and went to bed. They smiled at the good and frowned at the bad, and sometimes they were very sad. They left the house at 9:30 in 2 straight lines. In rain or shine, the smallest one was Madeline. She was not afraid of mice. She loved winter, snow, and ice. To the tiger in the zoo, Madeline just said foo-foo, and nobody knew so well how to frighten Miss Cavell. In the middle of one night, Miss Cavell turned on her light and said something is not right. Little Madeline sat in bed, cried and cried, her eyes were red. And soon after Dr. Cohan came, he rushed out to the phone. He dialed Danton 106. Nurse, he said, it's an appendix. Everybody had to cry. Not a single eye was dry. Madeline was in his arms, in a blanket, safe and warm. In a car with a red light, they drove out into the night. Madeline woke up 2 hours later in a room with flowers. Madeline soon ate and drank on her bed. There was a crank, and a crack in the ceiling had the habit of sometimes looking like a rabbit. Outside were birds and trees in the sky, and so 10 days passed quickly by. One morning Miss Cavell said, "Isn't this a fine?" Visitors from 2 to 4 read a sign outside her door. Tiptoeing with solemn face, with some flowers in a vase. And they walked and then said, "Ah!" when they saw toys and candies and dollhouses from Papa. But the biggest surprise by far was on her stomach was a scar. "Goodbye," they said. "We'll come again." And the little girls left in the rain. They went home and broke their bread and brushed their teeth and went to bed. In the middle of the night, Miss Cavell turned on the light. She said, "Something is not right." And afraid of a disaster, Miss Cavell ran fast and faster. She said, "Please, children, do tell me what's troubling you." And the little girls cried, "Boo-hoo, we want to have our appendix out too." "Good night, little girls. Thank the Lord you are well. And now go to sleep," said Miss Cavell. She turned out the light and closed the door. And that's all there is. There isn't any more. And that is the end of the story. I did not pre-read this. This one was a little sad. But I hope you enjoyed nevertheless. Have an amazing day, my lovelies.